Nice excuses. They're not excuses. They're legitimate, dude. Hey, this is my live stream. I can do what I want. I own it. Stop bullying me. All right, I gotta. You're all in the way. Excuse me. I need to walk. I just finished my DMing session. Clearly, they didn't read my advices for players I sent them. Oh, you lost your debit card? Oh, that sucks. It's all right. There's no rush. At least a goose. It's not like it's gonna. You're not gonna miss like the big deadline or anything. Not in a couple weeks. Okay, Ed, that's all good, dude. Yes, there's no Q&A today. We're literally going to create puzzles together. We're creating puzzles. Yeah. Q&A is Mondays and Wednesdays. Friday we create crap together. And tonight is puzzles. So yes, Dan, you can just relax. Take the night off. You know, just chill, and as opposed to exactly, it'll be easy. You won't have to be like doing all the copy pasting and stuff. Yeah. Who just donated? Was that Naomi? Thank you so much, Naomi, for the $10 donation to Stack Up. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Dan can just relax. That's all he's got to do tonight is just relax. It's a pretty easy night. All right. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this. Squirty. Look at, she's looking up at me like, leave me alone. I'm busy. All right, let's do this. Yes, Squeaky, I love you too. He's down here bothering me. Hello, welcome to the live stream. It's a wonderful Friday night. Our work weeks are over. We're walking into the weekend. I'm very happy that this week is over. Yeah. Fun. So tonight we are going to be creating puzzles together, D&D puzzles, and when we finish, everything that I create will be available over on my site, thedmlair.com, for you guys to use for free in your games. It's beautiful. Yeah, awesome. Wee. We're not doing Q&A tonight. If you want Q&A stuff, that's Mondays and Wednesdays, and then we'll be doing that. But tonight it's just puzzle creation, so fun stuff. Yeah. So before we jump in, I want to do my standard spiel of thanking my awesome VIP folk, my patrons, members, and Twitch subs. I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the content I create. And the reading of names shall commence. Abby C, Beoban, Candy Sawyer, Clammed Oyster, DM Silver, Drake H, Ed R, Lisa Goose, Emmy, Float 71, Goliath Cleric, Hussy Man, Iron Lord 79, John Kenny, Joe M, Joseph H, Kurt Y, Lord Humongous, Mr. T, Nathan, Penguin Butt, Shane C, Sophia W, Son of a Sofa Man, Tactical Tokens, Tim Black, Theta Tag, and Yokai. Really appreciate it, guys. Very, very cool. Also tonight, well, I mean, the entire month, I am trying to raise some money for Stack Up. They are a military charity helping support our veterans, especially focusing on their mental health, and they are using gaming to do so. They got a whole bunch of really awesome stuff that they're doing, so please, if you feel so inclined, donate, contribute to these folks. They're doing some awesome work for our veterans, for our soldiers who help our country in so many stinking ways. It's amazing. So yeah, please contribute if you are able and you would like to support what they're doing. Really appreciate all the contributions. And also, looks like Ed just threw another 25 bucks. I appreciate that, dude. Really appreciate that. Very cool. Let's do some emoji spam for Naomi and Ed, who are both contributing to Stack Up. I really appreciate that. Also, Naomi just gifted some subs. Also, thank you very much, Naomi. Really appreciate that. That's more emoji spam. Emote. I should call it emote. Emote spam. I don't know my terminology. My terminology is whatever. Who cares? Just some spamming. Some spamming. You know, Dan, I'm gonna remove that spam command. I'm heavily considering removing that spam command. Yeah. You seem to spam that spam command a lot. Just saying. You could still say don't spam. Every time I call for the spamming of emotes, Dan throws that spam command in. Yeah, that's probably a fair point. We probably do want you using the spam command. Yeah. Can we get a don't spam emoji? I would love if there were an emote that were a can of spam, like the imitation meat or whatever, that can of spam. If we could have an emote like that, oh, that would be amazing. I'd probably have to like make it one of my channel emotes though, because I don't think it actually exists as an emote in and of itself. I'd have to make a custom one or something like that. All right, so yes, we are creating puzzles. Let's do this. Whee! Where is my sheet? I have a document here. There we go. There we go. It's beautiful. All right, so I have an empty Word document and we're gonna make puzzles here. And I also have all of my Rory's story cubes that we will be rolling to help us generate ideas for these puzzles. There's no yelling either. There's no yelling. Yelling is bad. So yeah, let's do this. Basically, the basic idea here, our process is we're gonna roll the cubes to get some ideas for these puzzles. Then we're gonna design a puzzle. We want to try to determine a purpose of the puzzle, whether it's to keep out. We need to stay away from traps. Traps are problems. It's so easy to cross over from puzzle making and do trap making, and vice versa. And then we're gonna name it, obviously. So yeah, that's like our process. What's up, Cosms? Hey, Hot Mets, how you doing? All right, let's roll. Bam. All right. I don't know what the heck. All right, let's do this. Let's get some room here. We have a box. It looks like a box, an arrow, and a bridge. A box, an arrow, and a bridge. So it feels like this might be a puzzle over a bridge or something. I'm doing well, thank you. What I do is we got a puzzle to cross a chasm. Ooh, and if you solve it, a bridge appears or something. To cross a bridge, you have to place an arrow in a box. A puzzle to unlock a troll's treasure chest that contains the gold he has gathered from charging tolls. All right, so we have an arrow, a box, and a bridge. So I feel like the setup of this puzzle could be there is a chasm. I have no idea how to spell chasm. There's probably an H in there. Chasm that the group needs to cross. Really? There's no I in there? Chasm? Wow. Could have swore there would have been an I in there. All right, so we can say either there's an arrow in the box on this side of the bridge, there's a There's a box on the other side of the bridge. There's an arrow on this side of the bridge. Help me out. I'm not putting the dots together here. And what makes that a puzzle? Oh, chaos? Well, but chaos kind of makes sense at least. The box opens on all 6 sides. Each side has an arrow printed on it. If the arrow is placed within the correct side, a bridge appears over the chasm. If wrong, the characters can be vaulted into the chasm. So, how do they know what the correct side is? Maybe the arrow has to be a shot of precise zone of the box hinted by the carving on it. What if there are posts? What if there are posts that stick up on either side of the bridge and each post has a small box on top of it? And they have to shoot and the boxes, so each post on the other side of the bridge has a box on it. And there's a bullseye drawn on the face of the box. And if they shoot the correct box, the bridge appears. If they shoot the correct one, something bad happens. But what's the puzzle? What's the puzzle? We need an actual puzzle though, because this isn't really a puzzle yet. This is just something that has to be done. But how can we make it a puzzle? Because there's nothing puzzle-ish about this yet. It's just shoot arrows in boxes. Okay, great. That's great. I don't know. This is why I hate puzzles. Then we'd have to make a riddle. Never said it had to be hard. How are you gonna, so if there's 2 boxes, one is correct, one is wrong, how do you know which one is right or wrong? Yeah, they're very aggravating to create. How do you know which is right or wrong? So that's what we're doing. We got 2 posts, the box on each. There are bullseyes drawn in each box. One is right, one is wrong. How do they tell? That's where we're at right now. You were supposed to walk on the right side, so you have to shoot the right. Is there a wrong side? What would be the wrong side of a bridge? The left side is the wrong side. In Australia, we stay to the left. Well, I stay to the right, too. There's so far this puzzle is like a dud for me. Complete dud. There's nothing compelling about it yet. There's nothing interesting and compelling about it. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Walk the right path and you shall fly true to your goal. All right. There is a chasm that the group needs to cross. On the other side of the chasm are 2 posts, each with a box, each with a bullseye. There's no need for a box. The box is pointless. Each with a bullseye, each with a target and bullseye. We don't even need the arrow. They can use their own arrow. They can provide their own arrow. Shooting the right hand bullseye causes a magical bridge to appear, spanning the chasm. Shooting the left hand bullseye causes a what's the negative consequence? I mean, I don't want it to be a trap. What? Okay, so what happens if they shoot the left hand bullseye? Nothing. And they're like, okay, that didn't work. Let's shoot the right one. Oh, the bridge appears. Okay, that's a lame trap. That's a lame puzzle. So what happens if they shoot the left hand bullseye? Oh, they only have 1 arrow. Ooh, yeah. Yes, shooting the left-hand bullseye first. Okay. Okay, hold on. Now it's getting more interesting. Okay, now it's getting more interesting. On the characters side of the bridge is a box. Inside the box is a magical arrow. There we go. Shooting the right hand bullseye causes a magical bridge to appear, spouting a chasm. However, shooting the left hand bullseye causes nothing to happen. Only the magical arrow can cause the bridge to appear. Do we need to specify? Okay, here's the question. Like somebody is gonna think that they have a clever idea and they're gonna be like, well, let's tie a rope to the end of the arrow. That way, if we shoot the wrong one, we can pull it back. Do we need to specify you can't tie a rope to an arrow and have it even go anywhere or be anywhere accurate? Like, does that need to be specified? Do we have to like write that down? I feel like we write that down. You can't retrieve the arrow, you're screwed. You got to get it right, or you got to find your own way across the chasm. Yeah, it's way too weighted. It'll be inaccurate too. Yeah, it'll be horrible. I almost feel like that's one of those things you almost have to write in there, because some group is going to be like, some players are going to think they're really clever and they won't understand how bow and arrows work and physics and crap. And the dungeon master will be like, okay, I guess that works. You know, I don't think it matters how far the chasm is crossed. Inside the box is a magical arrow. Shooting the right hand bullseye causes a magical bridge to appear, spanning the chasm. However, shooting the left hand bullseye causes nothing to happen. Only the magical arrow causes the bridge to happen. Okay, now I need. What was that riddle? Somebody had a really good riddle. Could you repost that? I don't want to scroll up and find it. Whoever had that good riddle. Somebody had a good riddle a little bit ago. Could you just repost that? Oh, okay. Shooting the right hand bullseye. Yeah, it shouldn't be very hard. AC 10. It's not. The goal is not to make them miss because they roll poorly. Yes, it's Friday. Zen Tyler, what up? Okay, I'm gonna have to scroll up for that riddle. Okay. All right, now I am now going back in time. None of you wanted me to do this. You did not want me to go back in time looking for this riddle, but now I am. Here we go. Okay, I found it. Walk the right path and you shall fly true to your goal. Okay, now I have found the riddle. Okay. In a previous area of the, I don't know, dungeon or adventure, the players, the characters, a note was tied. No, a note could have been found that reads, we need something like, walk the right path and you shall fly true to your goal. Yeah, it could just be that. It could just be that alone. Oh, the riddle could be an inscription on the box. Oh, I actually like that. I don't want it to be in a different language though. No, here, you guys, this is too obvious. If they find this riddle on the box, walk the right path and you shall fly true to your goal. It literally has the word right in it. Like, I feel like my players would solve this in 2 seconds. I feel like that would be solved in 2 seconds. Which is why, well, who said it was supposed to be hard or not? I don't think that was ever determined. The whole idea of, I think, of putting it in a different area of the dungeon is they find it and they're just like, what the heck does this mean? And then later on they find the chasm. And that causes them to have to put 2 and 2 together. Yeah. What if instead of right, you say correct? Well, I mean, I kind of wanted to say right. But I just, let's separate it from the actual puzzle. If we separate the message from the actual puzzle, then it's harder for them to tie the things together. If we put it with the box and the arrow, then it becomes super obvious to me. So I think if we just separate them, I think it fixes it. Have it in Australian. All right, I think this is good enough. This note, if the characters found it, will help them solve the puzzle of the chasm. All right. Let us brainstorm a name for this puzzle. We need a name. Straight shot. Right-winged chasm. Boxed-in bridge. What else we got? Names. Bridge in a box. I don't like that one. if they don't cross it, I don't think it's going to be very hard to cross the chasm. They're going to like use a lasso. They're going to throw a rope around one of those posts, and they're probably going to be able to like crawl across the rope or something. So, I mean, you know, I solved that issue in 2 seconds. If they fail this, it won't be as cool as like we solved the puzzle, you know. But if there are 2 posts on the other side of their chasm, not hard. As long as it's not too terribly far across. All right, we're gonna go with bridge in a box. There. All right. Let's say that the chasm is 40 feet wide. A 40 foot wide chasm. 40 feet, you can't jump it, but you could definitely lasso it or something, or figure out a way across. 350 foot wide chasm. Holy crap. That's like cruel. Hey, by the way, Candy Sora, thank you so much for the tier 1. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I am glad it's Friday too. You have a 7-month streak going on. All right, folks, you know what this means. It is time to spam emotes. As a thank you to Candy Sora. Show some appreciation. Yeah. Emote spamming time. Let's do this. And then we're gonna do another puzzle. That puzzle right there was our warm-up. That was our warm-up puzzle. Try to get our brains working on Friday after like a week of work. All right, we're gonna roll some more dice. See, that puzzle sucked. I almost gave up on it, but we ended up coming up with something. Yes, I'm glad it's Friday too. It didn't suck. I mean, no, I mean, I feel like what I meant was like it felt hard to get there. You know, I was frustrated. All right. Oh, ooh. We have 2 people walking hand in hand, a ferry, and some sort of like emergency light. This is like what will go on the top of a police car or something, it looks like. All right, here we go. Ferry police. Ooh, ferry police. No traps. I feel like it's a puzzle to not activate alarms. Okay. And it somehow has fairies in there. What if you had like We're not making quests though. It's a puzzle. It's just a puzzle. You have to find the real fairy among the phantoms. A puzzle solved among people. What if there was a room with cages full of fairies? Like there's lots of cages full of fairies, and there's like I want there to be an alarm that would go off. They have to do something. They have to like rescue the fairies or something. They have to release it. Yeah, they have to like release 2 trapped fairies simultaneously. It's a pair of fairies. They have to open the cages at the same time to release both fairies at the same time. Otherwise, an alarm will go off and some guardians will come out. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That's the idea. Okay. The question is now we gotta get some details around that. So, hello, Squeaky. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm kind of busy right now, Squeaky. Okay, so there is a room full. There's a room with, let's say 6 cages sitting on pedestals. And in the cages are 6 fairies. Or what appear to be 6 fairies. 2 of the fairies are real. The others are illusions. The others are illusions that appear completely real under any type of investigation. Okay. Both the cage doors, the cages, okay, the 2 real fairies must be rescued. Simultaneously. Must be rescued at the same time by having their cage doors opened simultaneously. Why? Rescuing the fairies can be tied to an objective the PCs must accomplish, such as opening a door, chest, etc. This is the part where the dungeon master is going to just customize this puzzle a little bit so that it fits in with whatever they're trying to do in their dungeon. That's why I put that in there. Now what we need. If anytime the cage door to a illusory fairy is opened, anytime the cage door to an illusory fairy is opened, let's say if a cage door to an illusory fairy is opened, a blaring alarm sounds in the room, alerting nearby creatures. All right. So that is the idea of this puzzle. Oh, it could be a game of spot the differences. The 2 real fairies are exact twins. The others look close but have some minor details. It could be. Yeah. I kind of like that. Okay. I like that. Spotting the real fairies. Because that's really the puzzle. I mean, that's part of the puzzle here. We probably also need something that indicates that you have to release them. Like they're, you know, so, like, something on the wall or something, you know, because even if they're like, how will the question is, players need to know that they have to release the proper two, and then they can try to figure out which are the proper two. Oh, nice. And all characters in the room are under the effects of a fairy fire spell for the next minute. I saw his idea, but we need something. We need something to tell them that 2 fairies must be released. We almost need like a one-line riddle or a one-line thing that'll say something like, you know, to proceed, rescue the 2 real ones. I don't know, but something obviously better than that. That was stupid. We're putting a pause on spotting the real fairies right now. We need to determine, we're not there yet. How are we going to tell players that they need to spot the 2 real fairies? That's where we're at right now. We're jumping ahead to spotting the real fairies. We're not there yet. The twins must be reunited for X to happen. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Something like that. Okay, cool. The players hear a faint sound from the 6 cages. Can you find us? I kind of like that. So then we're going to say that let's say written on a wall nearby is the message. What was it again? Reunite the twins. Reunite the twins for your goal to come to fruition or something. Reunite the twins to achieve your goal. I don't know, something better than that. Set us free, my sister and me. Ooh, that's better. I like that. Set us free, my sister and me. Okay, cool. I like that. But something about it having to be at the same time. It has to be at the same time. Set us free, my sister and me. We need one more. We need one more verse here that indicates that it has to be at the same time. Otherwise, they're not going to know that they got to do it at the same time. We have to clearly define the parameters of the puzzle for the players. Simultaneous. It does still rhyme. Both on count on 1, 2, 3. Keep us together or you won't flee. Keep us together could just mean once you rescue them to keep them together. Set us free, my sister and me, simultaneously. Our doors together they must be. Are doors together opened? They must be. Are doors, are cages, what, yeah, no. Are doors together opened? They must be. How's that? It communicates kind of the same idea of simultaneously, but it's a little bit like not as obvious. Sing to you must be to set us free, my sister and me. Ooh. I think what we have right now is good. It's like just cryptic enough. All right, excellent. Yeah, most will probably open every cage and then they'll fail the puzzle, which is great. All right, now we can actually talk about, now we have that. I think that's good enough. Now we can talk about spotting the real fairies. So, spotting the real fairies. Now, what I like also, the thing that I like about my sister and me, what I like about my sister and me is I feel like people will assume that they're talking about a boy and a girl, like a guy and a girl, you know what I mean? But it's actually going to be two female fairies because we're doing identical twins. So they're going to assume, I think people will assume, yeah. Have 4 male fairies and 2 female fairies. Yeah. Squeaky, hello. You're a big pain in the butt. He doesn't like that I'm talking to all of you guys. All right, spotting the real fairies. All right, there are 4 male fairies and 2 female fairies in the cave. I can't spell fairies. We really should have picked a different creature because it's really hard to spell that word. Look at that. I'm getting there are 2 ways to spell it. Wait a second. What's the right way? Oh my goodness. This is gonna confound me. Wow. 3 male and 3 female seems better because they might get the same gender on a chance. Okay, hold on a second. We're gonna take a quick break here. Come here, Squeaky. Come here. Come here. Come here, Squeaky. Come here. Come here. What? I'm gonna, when I'm able to, I'm gonna pick him up and put him on camera. He is bugging the crap out of me. You need to leave me alone. He knows that I'm trying to pick him up too. Dude, I have 6 cats. Did somebody redeem a cat strike? Sorry, I'm tangenting, but Squeaky was bugging the crap out of me. Do we have a cat strike redemption? Because this is the perfect time. We do. Oh, we're totally doing a cat strike. I have all 7 of my cats staring at me right now, like literally staring at me. All right, you guys, you ready for this? They're so just, all of them are here right now. We're just gonna do this. Yeah, I know. Calm down. Squeaky, you got treats on your back. You're a moron. Ordy, go get some treats. Come on, go. Go. Squirty doesn't want to get any treats. Here goes Orange. You should have left him on his back. Yeah, that could have been interesting. Orange, go get some treats, Orange. Orange doesn't want to go. He's scared. Orange is scared. We got all 7 of them. Holy crap. Little girl, go in the box. Little girl doesn't know what to do. She's gonna miss out on all the treats because she's just standing there. Oh, you have that same banana toy? That's awesome. Yeah, they could have like birthmarks on the wings or something. I mean, yeah, generous heel. Somebody did call in a cat strike at the very beginning of the stream. The very beginning. Mommy's hissing at little guy. What's up, Zypher? How you doing? No, we're just gonna have to do an investigation check when for them to notice what the difference is in the different fairies. That would be my guess. Four male and 2 female would be good because if it's 3 and 3, the players won't really get it. Yeah, I think 4 males and 2 females makes sense. Because the way we currently have this worded, oops. The way we currently have this worded, I think people are going to assume when we say my sister and me that one is a guy and one is a girl. I'm pretty sure they're going to make that assumption. And so that's already going to set them back. So, and it has to be simultaneous. So I think we have enough little gotchas in here for this to be interesting. I wonder how D&D I wonder hold on a second. I wonder how D&D Beyond spells fairy fire. Yeah, okay. D&D Beyond does it with the A. So come on. Yeah. So the standard way for D&D is to spell it that way. Okay, so we're doing it in the common way. So there are 4 male fairies and 2 female fairies in the cages. The 2 females are the twins that must be released simultaneously. Each has an identical birthmark. Okay, hold on a second. Each has an identical birthmark in the shape of a, I don't know, in the shape of what? In the shape of what? On their wing. On one of their wings. Whatever. Teardrop. Each has an identical birthmark in the shape of an X on their wings. A shoe? In the shape of a shoe. A clover. I can't pronounce your name. I'm just gonna call you Diablo DM. What up, dude? Okay, we'll do teardrop. Shape of a teardrop on their wings. And then if a player examines the fairies, they can spot the birthmarks with a successful DC, I don't know, 14 wisdom perception check. Ooh, let's do this too. Let's also, wait a second. What if we say, what if we had, I'm trying to think of putting something in there that when they look at the fairies, they notice a similarity between one of the guy fairies and one of the female fairies, which would then be like a trip up, like a stumbling block. You know what I mean? So there's a similarity between one of the guys and one of the girls too. That's kind of what I'm thinking. As like a stumbling block for them. What do you guys think? Any ideas? Oh, the guy and the girl both have one brown eye and one green eye. Oh, okay. Okay. If the player examines the fairies, they can spot the birthmark. Okay. And then we'll say, well, if they're identical twins, then both of the females would have the eyes different as well. One of the male fairies has identical wings to one of the females. I think that's actually... However, one of the male fairies also has a teardrop birthmark on its wings. If the player examines the fairies, they can spot the birthmarks. Okay, so are they gonna stop calling me? I gotta turn this stupid thing off. Okay, there we go. I hate getting phone calls. I hate getting phone calls. I wish people would just text me or something. It's like, oh, don't call me. I hate getting phone calls. Okay, anyway. Okay, it doesn't matter if I'm streaming or I'm just at home doing whatever. Like if the phone rings, I hate the phone ringing. Is this gonna work? You need to call your mom before the stream. I want my voicemail to just hang up and text me. Oh my gosh, that's a great voicemail. That is a great voicemail. Hey, you've reached the voicemail of Luke. Could you just please hang up and text me? That's actually pretty smart. That is super smart. Oh, very nice. Is this gonna work? Is this puzzle gonna be working? How are they gonna know that it's the two female fairies and not the male and the female? Because we put this up here and it says my sister and me, but there's no indication that it's the two females. How are they gonna know it's the two females and not one male and one female? Yeah, but they all have the same wings. We literally just wrote two males, the two females and the male all have the same teardrop birthmark. Oh, the fake male fairy's eye colors are reversed. Oh, if you're assuming identical twins, it would have to be the females. Oh. Yeah, set us free, my twin sister and me. There we go. Let's do that. If we just make it my twin sister and me, I think that's probably good enough. All right, let's brainstorm a name. We're moving on. Give me a name for this. Names. Brainstorm names. Danny? We're naming the puzzle. A fairy fallacy. I kind of like that. A fairy fallacy. I think that one. A fairy fallacy. All right, there we go. Boom. All right, now we're on to a new one. Name. All right, cool. Let's roll some dice and do another one. And you know what would have been hilarious? If the person who called me was like watching this stream too. And then they heard me be like, stop calling me. My mom has literally come on stream before and typed in a message, something like, Luke, you need to call me. I crap you not. This happened like, I want to say it was a couple weeks ago. She's like, Luke, this is your mom. Read my text or something. Oh, by the way, Loco Cereal, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate that, dude. You have a 4-month streak going on. It looks like awesome. It was over a month ago. Okay, all right, fine. I don't know. Spam emotes, please, for Loco Cereal. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. Spamming of emotes commences. She gives you pasties. She does give me pasties. That's true. She does give me pasties. It was a week or so again. It's always a week or so. I have no concept of time. All right. Oh, nice. We have a dinosaur, a big person and a very, very small person, and somebody drawing a person. There's some drawing going on. Yeah, they're drawing a person. You know, the crazy thing about 2020 is 2 nat 20s. You have 2 nat 20s in that year. So you'd think that 2020 would be like the best year ever. And yet it's not. Draw a dino or turn small. Huh. Yeah, it was more like 2 nat 1s. Yeah, totally. The DM rolled 2 nat 20s after action surging with their enemy. Yeah. All right, what do we got? We got a puzzle going on here. What? Any ideas here? It almost feels like it's a drawing puzzle. What if there is a small hole that you have to go through to get to the next part of a dungeon? There's a small hole. So you have to change sizes. You have to go from big to small. And in order to go from big to small, you have to draw something. I'm not sure how the dinosaur comes into play. To complete the missing piece of the artwork, there's a drawing on the wall the players have to complete, or they draw a picture, and whatever they do, it's like Murder, She Wrote. I don't know what Murder, She Wrote is. It's a movie, but I don't see how that has anything. I didn't watch it enough. Murder, She Wrote's like what my mom would watch or something. So I'm not too familiar with that. All right, so let us say there is a small hole in the wall that the characters must pass through to proceed to the next area of the dungeon. All right, we got that much. Oh, it was a TV show where she wrote a story and it came true. Oh, okay. All right, that makes sense. It was a long time ago since I've seen my parents watching that show. So there could be a partially finished drawing on the wall. And if you complete the drawing correctly, you are reduced in size. What if the drawings on the wall are all very large dinosaurs? Drawing on a sand causes dino statue head to move and bite giant statue to yeah, yeah, okay. A nearby wall is covered with drawings of massive dinosaurs. And lying on the ground next to the wall is a like a chalk. Yeah, is some chalk. Covered with chalk drawings. All right. Would we just say it would be would it just be that easy? If a character draw how would they Trying to figure this out. Could it just be as easy as just drawing a small dinosaur and they turn small or something? You trace the outline of the dinos on the wall to go small. I mean, there are tools and spells the players can use to bypass almost anything. Our chasm, our previous puzzle that's a chasm, could be bypassed with flying or other spells. So trying to write around that, trying to write around all possible things that players could possibly use to bypass a puzzle is like you never win that war. It's not even worth trying. Wile E. Coyote drawing a tunnel on a wall and the Roadrunner goes through it. So there could be no hole in the wall and they just draw a door and the door appears. What's the puzzle part? DM, this puzzle is too easy. Players, it can't be this easy. It must be a trap. Oh, hold on a second. Wait. What if... Hold on. A nearby wall is cut. Okay, hold on a second. I have an idea. A nearby wall is covered with chalk drawings of massive dinosaurs. Chalk drawings of massive dinosaurs. And in the middle of the dinosaurs is drawn a door, but it has no doorknob. Lying on the ground next to the wall is some chalk. If the characters draw a doorknob on the door opens to the next area of the dungeon. Okay, so that was my idea. Now, is that too simple? Should it be fleshed out a little bit? I don't know. Yeah, maybe a clue? Yeah, maybe just a clue. Cool, Krazizin. I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. Puzzle creation is usually pretty frustrating for me. What would be like? Do they need a clue? Yeah, I mean, have the doorknob be rubbed out so the characters know they need to redraw it. Okay, so hold on a second. If a character succeeds on a DC 15 wisdom perception check while studying the drawings, they notice that the doorknob on the door has been mostly rubbed out. They'll just smash the wall. They might. All right, I think that's good enough. Let's name that. What's the name of this? We need a name. The Chalk Knock. Go. Names. Jurassic Door. Chalk Zone. It's a non sequitur. The dino's being drawn in there. It's a non sequitur. It's a red herring. Yeah. It's like, you know, whatever. It doesn't belong. Yeah, that's good. It's misdirection. It adds to the puzzle. Dino handle. A handle in time. Oh, I like that. Dornosaurus. Oh, holy crap. I have to do that one. Dornosaurus just won. Dornosaurus. Oh, right there. Dornosaurus. Nice. All right. Name. Okay, cool. I like that. It is brilliant. It's very, very good. You ate your pasta? Well done, man. I barbecued today. I barbecued chicken. I barbecued ribs, bratwursts. I did a whole big barbecue today, but I wasn't hungry because I had a bunch of nachos for lunch and I got the barbecue done and I was not hungry. So I did not have any of my barbecue. I didn't want to eat when I wasn't hungry. You want to roll the dice this time? I didn't invite you for the barbecue. Oh, travesty. I did invite you. I called you, I sent you a text message, and it went to voicemail. So what more do you want me to do, dude? Nixit will take it. Well, I mean, I have it. It's in the refrigerator. Don't worry. Do not worry. I will be eating it. It's gonna last. I do these massive barbecues, and the food lasts for like a week. So don't worry. I will be eating it. It's like, it's not gonna go to waste. His voicemail says, text me. You guys, I am totally serious. I think I'm going to change my voicemail to say, hi, you reached Luke's voicemail. Please hang up and text me. I totally want to leave that as a voicemail. Oh my word. That's so good. I totally want to do that. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen the beer stein, the foaming beer stein before. That's the first time I've rolled that ever. All right, we have a gavel. It looks like some sort of starburst or something, and a foaming beer stein. All right, let's go. Give me some ideas. Need a puzzle. We need a puzzle from this. Trial by beer. Oh, there could be a table with set with like tons of flagons of beer. All right, now what can we do with that? An immediate dwarves puzzle. Just because there's beer. This must be a beer puzzle. I need myself some ale or some beer. It's the most beautiful beer in the world. Poison. Puzzling case of the disappearing beer. A boat racing competition? If you select the wrong one, you prison. What about those hammer games with the bell at the top? Oh! The ones you see at carnivals. Oh, I like that. What are those called? What are those called? Can somebody look that up, Google that, and tell me what that's called? What are those games at the carnivals called that have the hammer? You hit it with the hammer, and then something has to like go to the top and ring a bell. There's got to be a name for that. High striker. Yes, that is high striker. Okay. So that's what, so we're going to have a high striker. Okay. I like it. So there's a high striker in a room. There is a high striker game in a room. Beautiful. Okay, now what? Now what? That's all we got. We're not naming it. We need to make the puzzle before we name it, you guys. Hammer time. We might do hammer time, but we're not gonna do that right now. We're trying to create the puzzle first. You guys are skipping way ahead to the end. We haven't even made the puzzle yet, and you want to name it. I am the owner of the process. I even have it written out. I have it written out. It's been codified. You cannot skip ahead. It breaks all of the rules. I will TPK you. Do not test me. You can win a magical beer if you reach the bell. Gotta hit the bell at the top. Each fail, it dispenses a poison drink that must be consumed before trying again. Oh. Okay, hold on a second. All right, I just got that triggers an idea. Okay, so there is a high striker in a room, and nearby on a table is a flagon of beer. There's a high striker game in the room, but no hammer. But no hammer to strike it with. Nearby on a table is a flagon of beer that when drunk, I think, when drunk, causes a hammer to magically appear on the table. The hammer can be used to strike the high striker. What is it called? There's got to be like the part of the high striker game that you actually hit. The mallet? It's not the mallet. It's like the striking block. The striking something. It's not a lever. Striking something or other. Striking block? Let's do striking block. The hammer can be used to strike the striking block of the game once before disappearing. Okay. A character striking the block must succeed on a DC. I want to make this kind of hard. A DC 20 strength I can spell athletics check. Must succeed on a DC 20 strength athletics check to ring the bell. And no one can help them or otherwise grant advantage. Because you know somebody's going to be like, oh, can I help him? Can I help him swing the hammer? No, you can't. Okay, so let's just head that off before it happens. If the character succeeds, a nearby obstacle, such as a magically sealed door or chest, is opened. However, if the character fails, another flagon of beer appears on the table. This beer, however, a lot of howevers. However, this beer, however, is poisoned. When drunk, the imbiber takes, I don't know, how much damage? Must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or take 2d6 poison damage. Drinking the beer also causes another hammer to appear. All right. Ooh. I need more coffee. One D100 damage? That's very brutal. That is so brutal. Oh, what if they don't? Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on. I got a different idea. Is a flagon of beer. When drunk causes a hammer to magically appear on the table and causes the effects and causes the drinker to become inebriated for 1 hour. All right, so no damage. We're not gonna do any damage. I gotta rewrite this all now. I don't think we're gonna have them cause damage. I think they're just gonna get drunk. They're immediately drunk. All right, this is getting complicated. Now I got to figure out how to word this. A character striking the block must succeed on a DC 20 strength athletics checks to ring the bell, and no one can help them or otherwise grant advantage. Inebriated characters have disadvantage on the check. If the character succeeds on the check, there we go. However, if the character fails, another flagon of beer appears on the table. Okay, there we go. I think that's it. Does that make sense? How we have it? Test your strength at the hammer's strike. First one to drink can prove their might. I like that. Nearby on a table is a flagon of beer. And above the table, hangs a sign. No. There's a high striker game in a room, but no hammer to strike it with. Above the game hangs a sign that reads. All right, now what was it? I missed it. I gotta go back. Test your strength at the hammer's strike. First one to drink can prove their might. Nearby on a table is a flagon of beer. When a character drinks the beer, a hammer magically appears on the table. And the drinker becomes inebriated for 1 hour. The hammer can be used to strike the striking block of the game once before disappearing. All right. I don't think we want to necessarily... Anybody can use the hammer to strike at it. But the person who drinks definitely becomes inebriated. Another flagon of beer appears on the table. And the game continues. Okay, I think we have that pretty fleshed out. Characters went into that game at quirks. I never watched a whole bunch of Deep Space Nine. Yes. Striking the, let's say, hitting the striking block with anything else besides the magical hammer has no effect. Okay, there we go. Gotta specify that. You could extend the drunk time for every flagon. Ah ha ha ha. Let's say characters who drinking multiple, yeah. Drinking multiple beers extends the inebriation by 1 hour for each drink. For each beer drunk. Okay. All right, I think that's good enough. It says right in there. Let us name it. Name. We need a name for this. An ailment of ale? How many before you pass out? Hammered. Oh, we were gonna call it, we were thinking of calling it hammer time. I mean, it's a double meaning. What do they call that? There's a term for when something has a double meaning. It's like something de attendre or something. There's like a French word that means like, but it's not just entendre. It's like de entendre. Double entendre. It's something. My French pronunciation is abysmal. Double entendre. Is that what it is? Oh, okay. Yeah. Anyway, it's one of those. We're gonna call it hammer time. Hammered time. Hammered time. Beautiful. Okay. Dun dun dun. It's time to roll again. Name. Roll some dice. Entendre. Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, you're like, I can't pronounce things in English. We're trying to get Luke to pronounce things in French. I don't know. I'm not sure what our chance of success is at that. Seems pretty poor. Here we go. All right. I don't even know what that is. I have no idea what that is. We have a dude like laughing, it looks like. A pitchfork or a trident. And then I have no idea what the heck that is. A fossil of a nautilus shell. Oh yeah, that could be. All right. You guys brainstorm a little bit. I gotta go take a bio break. I'll be back in a hot second. All right, you guys got it figured out yet? Is it figured out? All right, Dan, what do we got going on? Have to sign a devil's contract to get a rare item? I don't. That's not exactly a puzzle. You have the name figured. Why are you guys creating the name first? That's not the process. You have to laugh inside a shell to release the trident. Oh. Ooh, there's a spiral shell. Yeah, one of those shells that you can blow on. Yeah, the name is the easy part. Yeah, that's why we don't do it first. It's too easy. Besides which, the nature of the puzzle itself should inform the name. So like, we want to name it last. A conch shell. Thank you. What? Squeaky. What's going on, Squeaky? You're gonna get picked on. Yeah. You're gonna get picked on. Yeah. Squeaky's gonna get picked on. Ah! Trying to get him. He knows I'm trying to get him too. What's going on, Squeaky? Squeaky! What's going on? Here's my... Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go. Look at this guy. This is the guy who has been bugging the crap out of me. He wants attention. He does not like being picked up. What's up, mommy? His mommy's adorable. All right, there. I'm sorry. I had to bug Squeaky. He's been bugging me all night long. We already had a cat strike. Look at mommy. She's like playing with this toy. She's back there playing with that toy now. That's awesome. Why are they summoning merfolk? Why would they have to summon merfolk? So I think I'm on board with the idea that there is, so we'll say that on a pedestal, I can't spell. There we go. Thank you. On a pedestal, there is a large conch shell. Now what? Little guy, quiet down. Cat's all bothering me. We have a pedestal. We have a conch shell and a pedestal. That's too obvious. All right. So we have on a pedestal, there is a large conch shell. And we're imagining that in order to, I don't know, open a door or accomplish some other necessary objective, a character must laugh into the conch shell. What if we say, okay, so how are we going to give them clues to do that? What's up, Barda Bear? How you doing, man? So this is the puzzle so far. What is the clue going to be to get them to laugh into the conch shell? There's got to be a clue to get them to laugh into this conch shell. We need a clue. So let's see. If a character listens to the conch shell instead of the mixed instead of the normal sound of the sea, they hear what appears to be a stand-up comedian telling jokes. All right, so that's where I'm at so far. That's what I got so far. How are they going to know? Oh, on a pedestal, there is a large conch shell and a plaque on the pedestal reads, "The key lies inside the shell." So the key lies inside the shell. Not literally, of course. But if they listen to it, they're going to hear a stand-up comedian telling jokes. So that would prompt them then to laugh into the shell, presumably. What did I do? Plague? I put plague. Whoops. Is that right? Did I spell it right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. If there's a plague on the pedestal, I'm not touching it. An image of Hugh Jackman with coffee beans? I have no idea what that means. Plague is always correct. Do not make fun of my writing spelling abilities. It's making me very, very upset and self-conscious. I can't take it. Bad dad jokes that you want to groan at instead of laugh at. Okay. Is this good enough? Do we need anything else? I mean, we have the conch shell. There is a clue. The key lies inside the shell. You have to laugh into the shell. I think I want to put these in a different order. I feel like this might be enough to tell them what to do. You're making fun of how I'm role-playing the barbarian while writing? Well, thank you. I'm doing a good job, huh? Laughing Man is the name of Hugh's coffee company. Oh, that's... yeah, that's like a... What do you want to call it? That's an... What is it, the word anachronistic or something? Yeah, I'm not gonna take something from pop culture and put it into like a D&D game, you know? It's just not my style. Yeah, D, B, Q, and P are all the same letter. Well, thank you. I appreciate the boost of confidence. All right, let's name it. I think we're done with this. This is good enough. Oh, well, we do want to say something. Yeah, brainstorm some names. I am going to put something else here. It is impossible to break the conch shell, because you know that somebody's going to want to try to break it open because they think there's a key inside, you know. Cackling conch. Dan's trident has absolutely nothing to do with this puzzle. Like literally nothing. Oh, Dan's conch. How about Dan's couch? Let's just... Oh, what if attempting to break it open is the fail condition of the puzzle? Ooh, interesting. Cackling conch. Cackling conch. If they break, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I want to write that in. I mean, it could be the fail condition and then you're unable to accomplish your objective. But that kind of sucks. I don't know. The stand-up snail. All right, let's move. Let's go on to another one. Here we go. Whee! Oh, it's crooked. Oh, I've seen this before. All right, we have a gnome, a parachute, a guy parachuting, and a guy giving a gift. So, new puzzle. A gnome, well, he's a miner. He's like a miner gnome. It goes underground and mines stuff. You have to guide the gnome in for a safe landing so he can deliver presents. Catch the parachuting gnome. Ooh. What if there's a large hole in the room and you have to take a gnome puppet, or a little gnome doll, and you have to throw it, you have to parachute it down into the hole. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just thinking you are the one that releases the gnome parachute. Oh, maybe there are several holes and you have to release the gnome parachuter into the correct hole. And then you know, if you get into the correct hole, something magical happens. I don't know. Something happens. The real gnome. Oh, so what, there are multiple gnomes and you got to pick the real one? Ooh, hold on a second. No, hold on. Yeah, wait a second. What if the gnomes all have parachute packs on them, but all of them except for one have already been deployed? And you'd have to figure that out with like a perception or investigation check. And that will help you choose the right gnome. And all of the gnomes have like a gift in their hand. So you just have to parachute the right one down the hole. And then let's say that there's like, so basically Santa. 3 gnomes have backpacks instead of parachutes. Shoving a gnome down a chimney with gifts. Gnome abuse. Okay, I kind of like this. Okay, let's start writing. All right. So we have a room contains a deep hole about let's say 1 foot in diameter. 1 foot in diameter. 1 foot. Yeah, 1 foot in diameter. On a table in the room are 4 gnome dolls. Each doll wears a backpack and carries a gift in its hands. All right, how are they going to know? There needs to be some sort of like written inscription or something, or maybe there's a voice coming from the hole. Ooh. Each doll wears a backpack and carries a what's the type of gift that they could be carrying that is fragile? Something that's fragile. Glass figurine. Blue Box, thank you so much for the 100 bits, dude. Really appreciate that. Yeah, a glass figurine. Okay. Ooh, wait, the gnome dolls can be made out of porcelain. For porcelain. I can't spell, of course. Gnome dolls. Each doll wears a backpack and carries a glass figurine in its hands. Wait, it's a porcelain doll. Porcelain dolls will break if you drop them, right? They will? Okay, cool. All right. Nixit's like, oh yeah, like you've done it before. Amber's speaking from experience. Okay, cool. A voice from the whole. Well, we're gonna say disembodied voice. A disembodied. Ooh, I did it! I spelled it correctly. A disembodied voice from the whole calls out. What is the voice gonna say? Basically, what the voice is trying to tell them is they need to like send down a gnome, but very safely. They have to pick the right one. I do not have any porcelain dolls I could try, no. Oh man. What's this voice gonna say? A disembodied voice from the whole calls out. All the gnome must, but even a single crack shall forever lose its secrets. Okay. Fall the gnome must. But even a single crack shall block your goal forevermore. I'm gonna change it a little bit. Fall a gnome must. There we go. And then we're going to say one of the backpacks is actually a parachute pack, and a character can notice this with a successful DC 15, I don't know, intelligence investigation check. The party must drop the doll with the parachute pack down the hole to complete the puzzle. All right. What's gonna prevent them from just tying a rope to a doll and lowering it down? Fallen gnome must, avoiding a gust. Choose the wrong gnome and he will bust. Fallen gnome bust, but choose the wrong one and all go bust. Okay. A field of magic prevents anything else besides one of the gnome dolls from entering the hole, such as a rope tied to a gnome. There, okay. Yeah, that'd be awesome, Nixit. All right, so now the question is, what happens if they drop the wrong gnome in and it breaks? Like, what prevents them from just dropping the gnomes in until they find the right one to complete the puzzle? Like, if they drop the wrong one in, they fail the puzzle. Instant TPK. A hole vanishes? Oh, nice. Dropping the wrong doll into the hole causes the hole to vanish and the puzzle has been failed. I mean, this puzzle like all hinges on them noticing the parachute pack. Seems like it's going to be super easy. Tarask. 7 years of bad luck rolling in natural ones. Yeah, that would be very bad. All right, let's name this. Name it. Do the next puzzle as a barbarian. Let's name this puzzle. No gnomes nicked. Ooh. I kind of like that. Inky, you've been waiting to drop that name. Like planning ahead. All right, you got it, dude. No gnomes nicked. I like it. I'm gonna put a note up here. I want to put a note at the top here. A note about these puzzles. something like these puzzles are designed so that completing them can be tied to any objective the game master desires. For instance, to open a door. For instance, to open a door, the puzzle must be completed. Most of these puzzles, yeah. I just wanted to put that note in there, because that's part of what we're doing. Part of what we're doing is trying to make these so that the dungeon master can take that puzzle and attach it to anything in the game. All right, beautiful. And for instance, to prevent instant death of all players, the puzzle must be completed. Paranome. Oh, that's cool too. Yeah, the idea is that these would be mostly universal puzzles that you can kind of put anywhere. We're not doing traps. This is a puzzle creation, Dan. I love how Dan is always fighting with me. It's like he was, you know, Dan, I gotta tell you something, Dan. Like, that's your job. Before you became a moderator, you were like really cool, chill, and stuff. And then I made you a moderator, and it's like the power went to your head, you know? And now you're always challenging me and fighting with me and stuff, dude. Which is fair. That's not true. You just see more messages now. Oh, so yeah. You were doing it before. I just never saw them. Maybe, dude. The power did go to his head. He said it a few streams ago. Nice. I have like, my eye is like starting to like get irritated. Not good. Not good at all. All right. Let us continue, shall we? All right. Let us roll more dice. Roll more dice. You know, the interesting thing is that most of my moderators, well, many of my moderators on my live streams tend to have this sort of antagonistic relationship with me. I know Danny a lot of times would argue about the merch, and then Penguin Butt sometimes would do certain things, and now Dan is doing it. Deceiver's never done that though. Deceiver's always, yeah, you've always been like pretty chill and cool. Yeah. I think we need to give you a promotion or something. Dan plugs the merch. Penguin likes monks. Yes, that is Penguin Butt's downfall. She likes monks. Yeah, that's the problem. She does fight with me about monks. Yeah. My secret is not legal in many states. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's do this roll. Oh, we have beans. Look at this, you guys. We have beans, a cat, and it looks like a guy counting coins. So somebody counting coins. Coffee beans. Oh, dude, it's gonna be coffee beans. So we have a cat, coffee beans, and somebody counting coins. This looks like Luke making money while drinking coffee, hanging out with his cats, and streaming. This is my Wednesday, my Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. That's what this represents. What if it's literally just a jar of beans and they have to guess how many are inside it? That basically sums up his business model. Oh no, they're onto me. Oh, that's interesting. There is a type of coffee that is produced from a specific type of cat, harvested from their dung after it passes through them, and is the most expensive coffee in the world. Yeah, that's the coffee I'm not buying. Thank you. Yeah. All right. I like. All right. We have something with coffee beans in an hourglass. I'm not sure what. So BG Thelp has an idea. A large hourglass contains beans that flow upwards. When all the sand has left the bottom, all the beans, the room flips upside down and the hourglass flows normally. This repeats indefinitely until the puzzle is solved. Okay, I'm not sure what the point. Or gravity can reverse. Maybe gravity can reverse or something. Ooh, yeah, gravity reverses. Hold on a second. And they can take falling damage or something. Okay. So now I'm starting to think something. My brain is working. We don't know what the puzzle is though. We're not quite sure what the puzzle is. Oh, the puzzle could be just counting how many beans there are. Okay, so I have an idea. I like this idea. Okay, so what we're gonna say is when the characters enter a room, all exits immediately close. Mommy cat. Mommy cat. Where's your mommy cat? Mommy cat is distracting me. Mommy. Oh, she's gonna roll. She's gonna roll around. Mommy cat. Mommy cat. All right, I think mommy cat's gonna come on stream. Come here, mommy cat. Come here. Oh, she's adorable. Yeah, she's my mommy cat. She's adorable. She's my mommy. She's adorable. She's adorable. This is Noki. Her name's Noki. I just call her mommy cat or mommy too. What's up, mommy? Just sit here. She's like, what's going on over here? Yeah, what's going on? Are we rolling dice? Yeah. Okay. No, she's only had one litter. Just one litter. She's gonna come on stream for a second. All right, mommy. We're gonna make some puzzles. Okay, mommy. Okay, mommy. Squeaky is passed out right underneath my feet. All right, let's finish writing this. I got distracted. When the characters enter a room, all exits immediately close. A large hourglass in the room is full of beans that are flowing from the bottom section upwards. From the bottom section upwards. When let's say it takes 1 minute for all the beans to empty into the top of the hourglass. When that happens, gravity is reversed in the room, causing everything, including the characters, to fall to the ceiling, which is let's make it 30 feet high. So that's going to be like 3d6 falling damage. All exits are immediately sealed off. Okay, whatever. All right, beautiful. The beans then begin flowing down into the bottom of the hourglass. And after 1 minute, gravity reverses again. Causing more falling. All right. This pattern continues until the puzzle is solved. All right, great. Now, what's the puzzle? What's the puzzle? Zaflactus, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream, man. Characters have heights, so it's more like, yeah, sure. Yeah. If they don't guess the right number by the end, reverse gravity throws the characters up damage they have. They have until the beans fall up to guess again, or they fall down damage. Guess again. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. So they get 1 guess for the amount of beans every 20 seconds. So 3 tries per change in gravity. I didn't butcher the name. Nice. Zaflactus. I'm pretty good. Here's the thing. Here's a secret. I'll let you guys all know. Here's a secret. I actually know how to pronounce things. I intentionally do it wrong, just for giggles. Yeah, that's it. So how are they? So I think what they're gonna have to do is count the number of beans in the jar, or guess the number of beans in the jar. Pronounce BG Thelp. BG Thelp. There you go. I just did it. There is a cat that has the number of beans on its tag. The cat is not affected by gravity. Yeah, Thelp. That's what I'm saying. Thelp. I can read. It's left to right, top to bottom. You put the characters together into sentences. The sentences form words. Yeah, this is not brain surgery. Hello? Oh, we do have to have a cat in here, right? Okay. So there is a cat in the room wearing a tag that has, how many beans would there be? Give me a number. Let's just do a number. How many beans are there in this hourglass? How many beans? Yes, it's a puzzle for counting beans. Yes. 42. All right, we're going with 42. That has 42 written on it. When gravity reverses, the cat doesn't take falling damage. Okay. When the characters first enter the room, a voice booms. Count the beans? How are they gonna know they have to count the beans or guess the number of beans, then say the number? Like, there's gotta be a way for them to know. Cats are here to save your lives. Have 10 cat statues, 90 What's another word for bee encounter? Yeah, we're not gonna change directions now. We need to know how to present this puzzle to them. That's what we're trying to figure out right now. There has to be a way that they know that they have to guess or count the number of beans in the hourglass. That's our current objective. To present the puzzle to that puzzle to them. Like, how are we gonna tell them about that? The cat tells them. The talking cat. I mean, it doesn't matter to me where the voice comes from. What is the voice going to say? What is the voice going to say? How many beans are in the hourglass? That's lame, right? All right, let's think about this. Beans then begin flowing down into the bottom of the hourglass. After 1 minute, the gravity causing them more to flying. The pattern continues, and the puzzle is solved. Orange is playing with a toy. I'm about to just pass on this one. How many until I flip? I kind of like that. That actually works. How many until I flip? When the characters first enter the room, a voice booms. How many until I flip? Okay, hold on a second. Let's put that up here at the top. All right. When the characters enter a room, all exits are immediately sealed off. When the characters first enter, okay. And a voice booms, how many until I flip? A large hourglass in the room is full of beans that are flowing from the bottom section upwards. It takes 1 minute for all the beans to empty into the, okay. This pattern continues until a character speaks the number of beans in the hourglass. Speaking the incorrect number of beans causes gravity to immediately flip and the hourglass to reset. All right, so if they guess the wrong number, it's automatically gonna flip. All right, so that makes sense. Now the cat is a clue here. Okay, I hate it when it breaks across pages. Do we, I mean, the cat has a clue on it. This pattern continues until a character speaks the number of beans, 42, in the hourglass. Speaking the incorrect number of beans, there we go. I think this is probably good enough. I'm gonna take this out of there. This pattern continues until a character speaks the number of beans, 42, in the hourglass, which solves the puzzle and unseals the exits. All right, cool. I think that's good enough. Let's do a naming. Let's name it. What is the name of this puzzle? Bouncy beans? Bean counter. Time's up. Cats and beans? Counter cat? Base bouncing bean. Time accountants. We've been here a while. Betty's beautiful bouncing beans. Feline falling. Ooh, I kind of like that. The legume labyrinth. It's, yeah, except that it's not a labyrinth. Nice alliteration though. Ah, I kind of like feline falling. I know it has nothing to do with beans, but I don't know. I'm kind of going with that. Feline falling. All right. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've done 7 puzzles. That's pretty good. Whew. Man. All right, let's see. Let's go for one more. Go for one more. Yeah, we're gonna do one more. Yeah, we need to do like an easy puzzle. Something easy. All right. I have a guy pushing over a wall. What do they call this thing? A balance? A scale. Scales. And a jester's hat. What do we got? A falling wall, a man pushing down a wall, some scales, and a jester's hat. A weight puzzle on scales. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of something using the scales. You got to put the right number of weight on a scale. We have a wall, a jester hat, and scales. So we can say that there's a set of scales. There is a set of scales and a jester's hat on a table. All right. How's this work? The scales are the spiky bits of the jester hat. I don't even know what that means. The number of the bell parts on a hat have weight. Ah. Put on the hat to have the invisible weight. Okay, hold on a second. The jester's hat has 5 pointed tips, and dangling from each tip is a bell. Each bell has a number written on it. All right, what are the 3 numbers? Let's do the Fibonacci's. So it's, what is it, that 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. Okay, cool. Now they have to put, what if you have to make the scales even? So you have the scales and they have to be even. Is there a way? There's not a way. There's actually not a way to make that even with those numbers. Oh, it's 1-1. Actually, Fibonacci starts actually, isn't Fibonacci's like 1-1? Isn't that technically Fibonacci's series? It has 2 1s in it. And then we could actually make it equal. This works now. We'd have to make it 6 bells. Has 6 pointed tips, and dangling from each tip is a bell. There we go. Okay. In order to solve the puzzle, the scales must be balanced by I don't know, ripping off the bells. Must be balanced using the bells. Okay, is that it? That seems amazingly simple. I don't know how easy or hard that will be, though. Huh. That was the fastest puzzle we've ever made. I don't think we need to make this any easier. Like, this is already incredibly easy. So I don't think we need to write the solution anywhere. I think we're just gonna name it and call it a day. Let's name it. Name the puzzle. What's up, Orange? Orange is down here. Orange is so adorable. He's my big baby. Orange. Come here, Orange. Oh. Orange. Look at Orange. Look how big he is. Look at his head's almost as big as my head. Orange. He does not like being picked up. He's like, put me down. Put me down. Orange. Little girl. Little girl. Little girl. My little girl. Now little girls down here. Weighing your options. Putting things to scale. Dan's jest. Bell bottoms. The joking scale. Just for scale. Ooh, just for scale. I kind of like that. I don't know why. Just for scale. All right, we have now made 8 puzzles. It's just a scale. Ooh! It's just a scale. I like that. There you go. That's beautiful. Nice. Well done, dude. It's just a scale. Very, very nice. All right. Rock and roll. Dan says, Luke, my payment for being a mod is having my name in everything. Yeah. Your name is in this whole thing, dude. Where have you been for the last hour and 2 hours and 43 minutes. Danny arrives. Look at this. What's up, Danny? Hey, Danny. You know, we just finished and you arrived. She did that on purpose. She's like, I don't want to go to the stream tonight. I'm going to show up at the very end. That way I don't have to stay very long. All right. I think we're done. I think we're done here. I will put this up on my website, thedmlayer.com, for you guys to use in your own games and all that good stuff. And let me see if I have any redemptions. Orcs are just misunderstood and drow are our friends. I don't know what that rant would be. Ed, I'm gonna give you your points back for that rant. I don't wanna, that was a lot of points. Maybe we do that a different day, or maybe you redeem it for something else. But I don't want to take your points for that. Somebody redeemed push-ups. And then make Luke talking character do the entire next puzzle as the barbarian. Yeah, I screwed that up. I'm gonna refund your points for that, Goliath cleric. I will do the push-ups though. I will do the push-ups. Yeah, I'm not feeling a rant right now. You know, get on the floor, Luke. Thank you, Dan. Hey, Danny, can you take care of Dan? He's being argumentative. He's been argumentative all night. Oh, and he was saying bad stuff about the merch too. Yeah, he was saying bad stuff about the merch. What? Come here. Run. Come here, little run. Oh my goodness. Come here, you little run. This is little guy. We've been showing off all of the cats tonight on stream. This is little guy. Here's my little guy. Yeah. Here's my little guy. He's like, put me down. Stop touching me. All right, I'm going to do push-ups now. Deceiver didn't get timed out. I know. All right, I got to do my push-ups. All right, there we go. Whoa, Squeaky. Sorry. Squeaky's like right under my feet. He was sleeping under my desk. All right. Yes, I know. You're crazy. Stop yelling at me. All right, we're gonna raid somebody. We're gonna raid somebody. Whee! Then I'm going to bed. I might actually have some barbecue. I'm a little hungry now, so I might have some barbecue before I go to bed. I have to find the right button though, so I can see. Ooh, you guys, Angry Nerd Girl is on. Hold on a second. Do you guys remember them? We rated them a while ago. Where is this? We could raid them again, or we could raid somebody else. Let's see. Let's just raid them. Call. Oh, what's this? Yeah, let's just raid those dudes. All right, we're gonna raid those guys. I'm gonna get this set up. Give me a hot second. And I will see you. I will see you guys on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday we're playing D&D, Curse of Strahd. So I'll see you Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, 4 p.m., 4:30. Usually it's more around 4:30 or so. So yeah. All right, cool. Now we're gonna raid these people. So pile in, let's go. Whee! Raid! Let's go, 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 go. All right, bye guys. Bye-bye. Stop streaming.